Hello, well, welcome back to another part in my Christmas Stories by Candlelight playthrough. I hope you're having a wonderful evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. It is time to crack open the bonus chapter and see what that is all about. So I hope you're ready for this. I do hope you enjoyed the main chapter as much as I did. An excellent story, if I do say so myself. And if you haven't checked out that already, I did play the last year's installment, Clara and the Wishing Star, or Guiding Star, something like that, and the 3 first Christmas Stories games. There is a link to each representative playlist down in the description below. Go check them out. Fantastic games, if I do say so myself. So without further ado, let's just see what this is all about, shall we? So sit back and relax.
I can't believe December is almost over. The polar night will end in a couple of weeks, and I can't hardly wait. I've missed the sunshine. Who places a repair order on Christmas Eve?
Well, would you look at that? We are still playing as cats. So evidently, it spans all the way from the very first game and up until now. I can't even remember if the last year was the same, but that is actually quite surprising that they choose to use cat themes in every bonus chapter there is in the game. In the games. That is absolutely crazy. Well, we're playing in the cat universe, or I think we learned in at least one of the first installments of the game, that it is a parallel world to the human world. Give us back our light. What a strange request, but it sounds urgent. I better get started with the order immediately. Complete a new order. Got broken ornaments. Let's see, we got a puzzle piece up here. Do we have a husky somewhere? I wonder if we're still in Frostland. That's a nice little, what do you call this? Advent calendar. Let's check that out. Dad made me this advent calendar. First I need to select a date, and in the drawer a gift will open. Interesting. Huh. As a child I was terrified of the legend of the snow wolf that eats the sun. It was my favorite childhood horror story during the polar night. That is actually something we learned in the Nutcracker game, the very first game that, where we also helped the cat world scare away the frost wolves. I like how they still give us flashback from games that are 14 years old. That's absolutely crazy. Alright, let's see what else we have. I don't suppose there's anything else I can pick up. Nope. A screw. Or a bolt. Customers often leave me instructions on where to deliver their goods. I made a diorama to map out routes from my workshop to their houses. Interesting little concept there. Never put off this year's order until next year. Dad always completed all orders in time. That was his guiding principle, and I always try to follow it. What do we have here? Here's how to repair even the most shattered ornaments. Is that dear old Dad? My dad. He taught me everything I know. I refuse to ever let him down. Oh, he's not around anymore. Restoration kit. I wonder if we need to put this here. I do. Well, I guess we need that little nipper thing, and maybe this jar of sprinkles. We'll see what there is in this one. Ah, I can easily fix this jewelry pliers with a bolt and a screwdriver. Well, I got the bolt. There is a key for the cabinet, which is right up here. Oh, someone smeared something on it. Got the calendar roll. Some wax has hardened over the keyhole. It must be a little gnome teasing. So we need to put in number 24. Got the sprinkles or glitters. And a lighter. Voila. Let's see what's inside. Hopefully a hidden object scene. Should we take a guess? No, we got a mini object scene. Just as good. So we got zoomed in areas. The mayor of Catstown is opening a new power station. Now you don't have to rely on solar energy. So Catstown. Great news, the polar night has been lasting longer than usual lately. It's a natural phenomenon, but I'd like to know my energy reserves won't suddenly run out. Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot it was a hidden object scene. So we need to put... Nobody wants to play with a headless doll, you're absolutely right. We need to straighten out its hair. What's this? I'm not logging at diagrams in this illustration manual when I was a child. Let's take that. So, do we have a comb somewhere? Oh, like that. Let's plug in the light bulb. I gotta say, I really like the way that they reshaped their hidden object scenes, because they work totally different from what they did, I would say, a year ago, or maybe a little over a year ago. I think that was in the newspaper. So we've got a grinding rod and a screwdriver. Voila. Got a jewelry plier. And an electrical tape. Alright. Repair the ornaments. Move the ornament pieces vertically and horizontally using the sliders to place them correctly. So we encountered this in the main game. This is actually the first time I've seen a puzzle like this. I think. I don't recall I played anything that looks like this. Got a drum. And we've got the half a pretzel. And the next part. Got a fairy cat. Polar bear. And the last. There we go. We fixed all the ornaments. Alright, we need to deliver the repaired ornaments to the customer. Customer's map. I have to move my figurine according to the instructions. Alright, so where do we need to go? From the workshop, go straight to the bakery. Turn left there and cross the bridge. Let's just start with that. Bakery. And then... and cross the bridge. Exit the square and head towards the library. And then what? And continue straight to the house. It's gotta be this one. The old house on the outskirts of Catstown. But no one have lived there for 15 years. Ooh. Interesting.
Ah, yes. I sent those toys on behalf of the Morton family. My name is Franz. I've been looking after the house since they went missing. I've been hearing noises behind the wall for the past few days. I'm afraid a small animal is trapped in the small room on the other side. Could you help me figure out how to open the passage? I found this while I was searching for it.
The Morton family. In the winter, small animals seek warmth in houses. Mr. Fran's concerns are understandable, and I can't leave until I'm sure they're unfounded. Find a way into the secret room. So somebody has been living here at least for some time, because it doesn't look abandoned at all, and he probably took care of the house since they disappeared. Dining room, we can already enter there. Do we have a husky in here? Doesn't look like it. There's a cozy warmth on the fireplace there. Got a morphing object. The seat of this chair is raised with a lever. And it looks like it's gone by the wind. A candle holder. So this is where the secret door is. I think these portals are part of some kind of clever secret mechanism. I have to figure out how to activate it. Alright, so something about these. There are 12 empty wall hooks, and how many ornaments did I happen to repair? Some kind of unique decoration have gone missing from here. Is that the stained glass? All I need to do is glue the pieces of stained glass back on, once I find them. Alright. Well, here's a part of it. We need 4 in total. This funny lock is missing the most expressive part. The latch is completely rusted. It won't budge, no matter how hard I try. Alright. Oh. Exposed wires are very dangerous. It's a good thing I have a strap of electrical tape. It only takes one bad bulb to ruin the whole strand. Well, one is missing. What about this lantern? I can't do anything about that yet. Oh well, time to head into the dining room then. Smells delicious in this festive decorated dining room. Is France getting ready to welcome guests? That is a good question. Look at this Christmas tree. Beautiful. Someone even popped some confetti. Got a husky right there. Scout. 2 to go. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Do we have a morphing object somewhere? I don't think so. It looks like we found the armchair lever. Without the ring, I can't lift the hatch. Found a tweezer. The key must be somewhere around here. It looks like a magic protector displayed the same image here for so long that it left a mark. It got burned in. While everything runs on solar energy, these magic protectors operate the old-fashioned way, on batteries. And we need some slides. Yeah, we do. The table doesn't match the drawing. No, it doesn't. There appears to be a few items missing from the table. Well, I got the candle holder. A drumstick. Looks like we found the cat mouth. What else do I need? The candle? I guess we'll find out. Another door? I've never seen locks like these before, but I've read about them. They use cards with holes in them instead of keys. A punch card. Well, we found the cat mouth. It doesn't look like that's enough. Alright. The search for the Cat's Towns couple who disappeared 15 years ago and Christmas is called off. Family friend Franz promises to throw a Morton-style party in memoriam. For 15 years, the polar night was very long, and then suddenly it became much shorter. Is the Morton's disappearance connected to this phenomenon? So they have been gone for 15 years? Okay. So he's been taking care of the house for all these years. And he refuses to let up the search for them. Purple bulb. Another stained glass. The ribbon might be useful, but if I carry it like this, it will get tangled. It's better to wrap it around something. Alright. We got some box of slides in another stained glass piece. Alright, restore the Morton's portrait. Select the arrows to move image fragments vertically and horizontally. The entire column or row will move. Ah! So it's one of those. This looks wrong. This one needs to go up here. Okay, so how do I do this? Voila. Alright, so we managed to restore the family portrait. A hatchling in the last stained glass piece. No. So we need some glue. A hatchling. A step ladder. It's broken. And a glue gun. These nails could be useful if I had a way to pull them out of the lid. Can I use the tweezer? No. You never know. Alright, let's glue these back on. Voila. It looks like a picture of Cat's Town. Let's insert this back in place. Alright, the first hidden object scene. Let's take a look. A stained glass window. And we've got a standard checklist, and it looks like all of them are available. It looks nice and cozy in here. A pine cone. A reindeer. A snowy owl. A rocking horse. A little bit of rabbit. An angel cat. What's an angel cat? Ah, tin soldier. Oh, please don't say it's a reference to the third game. Hans Christian Andersen's Tin Soldier. Charlie. Good old Charlie. I couldn't see him. Did it look like him? Christmas elf. Snowman. A lamp. It's not one of those. It's also spelled with P at the end. Polar bear and a pretzel. Oh no! So I used all that time and just cracked again. Alright, I've got a Christmas star. Ah, we opened up for the door. A black star. Hidden room. Well, someone is definitely in here because someone turned on the fire in the fireplace.
Who could have decorated this room for Christmas? I recognize those stockings. Mrs. Morton knitted them herself. I don't understand how this is possible. The family is missing. By the way, I found this. Perhaps it'll lead to some answers.
I wonder if they actually disappeared. Huh. What happened there? This strange star seems to be asking to be placed on top of the Christmas tree. Place the star on top of the tree. Clock hands. Okay, let's do that. I should try something else. What do we need for the step ladder, by the way? A stable, 4 nails, something sturdy to hold it all together, and the step ladder will be ready to use. I guess I need those. Got a morphing object. I could just jump on top, but it's better to act like a civilized cat and find something to stand on. Any huskies in here? I actually like the graphics. Looks really crisp and nice in this game, or is it just me? It looks beautiful. It doesn't look like there's any husky in here. It's just typical cat behavior. Can't stand. Without sheet music and all the keys, I can't play a thing. He can't help himself. He had to do it. Open exactly at midnight. Dad used to leave fun instructions like these. It added to my anticipation. An empty hook. Mrs. Morton didn't have time to knit the last stocking. Are they 4? What, 5? I only see 2 people on the little puzzle that we did. Without the hands, I never know what is present opening time. Well, looks like we found the piano harpsichord keys and a candy cane. Well, we still need the sheet music. No, I can't use that on there. So where do we need this candy cane? I should set the table correctly. Well, this one goes over here. Voila. Now the table is ready for the guests. And we got a nutcracker. In a small little mallet. Alright. So where do we need to use the nutcracker? Can I use that on nails? I can't. Alright. Got the nails. And we got some oil. Time to open the latch here. Alright, we got a mini object scene. It looks like we got silhouettes this time. A funny way of doing silhouettes. My dear wife spent the entire morning studying the polar night phenomenon. She says she's close to an answer as to why the nights are getting longer. The Mortons were interested in exploring the increasingly long polar night. I wonder why. Yeah. That is actually a good question. Anyway, we've got a pipe. Whatever that is. A little chick.